What should I call this guy? I just made him today. I know, how about Captain Sporange, Defender of the Galaxy and the Universe and all... I was probably going to forget about him in a few years or so. What can I do with these type of guys? If I can sell them to somebody, who knows? But where would there be a better opportunity to sell that? Maybe Patreon. Hi everybody, this is Rhino Ranger, and I'm thinking about doing something. Should I open a Patreon account? Now, for the longest time, my parents have been asking me to try and make some money out of something, out of my drawings, and while I have been doing some collaborations with some people, for example, there's this company called here it is. It says here the Entrepreneur. I don't know how to pronounce it. Organization Malaysia with the mentorship program, and they asked me to design some mugs with some animals, and in return I asked them to make a bonus rug with my characters Black Rhino Ranger and Cool Croc on it. They didn't do a good job though. I wanted it kind of widespread, but never mind. I let that slide. Now I'm thinking to myself, what else can I do to bring my creativity to things? So I was thinking maybe I open a Patreon account, and these in Patreon they always have these rewards, like if you for people who donate. For example, if you donate $1, you'll get something from that guy. If you donate $2, you get another credit from that guy. You get $10, donate $10 or $20, and so forth. So you get even bigger bonus awards. Like say, let's say, so this is what I've been doing. So this is what I thought about for when I doing my Patreon. I'm gonna use Patreon to promote characters I have created, but anyone can adopt. For example, let's say earlier this character, Captain Sporange. I created him. I have no idea what to do with him. I mean, I don't know if he's worthy of being in a television series. I'm not sure if he's worthy of having his own TV series or having his own web series. Is he a lonely spaceman? I don't know. So I was thinking maybe I can give him to somebody else. Somebody else can take him. And so these are some of the Patreon awards I think about. For example, for $5, I draw a random character, any random character I decide. It can be this guy, or it can be some things from this book. For example, here's another character. You see here, I haven't given her a name, but I sort of based it on my sister. She's a bit over the top and stuff. Here's another one. Samuel Stinker. He is kind of a skunk, but he's a type of a Malaysian animal, at least in the eastern part of Malaysia, not the western part which I live in, called a stink badger. A stink badger is like a skunk mixed with a badger. And here's another one I drew, Max. The mechanical Maximes. A Maximes is like another word for rat. Yeah. Those are just some examples of characters. I randomly draw them, and you can if you donate $5, they're yours. You can use them for any of your works. They'll be pre-detailed, but when you adopt them, you can change them any way you want. But if you donate $10, I can it will be a character I can draw for you based on your specific requirements. For example, if you want this character to have long antlers or long ears or bunny teeth or forearms or no arms or no head even, can be any character you desire. Up to 10 different poses for your character. If you donate $25, you'll have a 3-panel comic with your character, either the ones I randomly made or the ones I made by your specifications. 3-panel comic, something like Garfield. Or if you donate $50, it's a 6-panel comic with your character created by me. It can be a bit of a slightly longer story, like a slightly longer joke even. For $75, it's a 2-page comic. So like 6 panels here and 6 panels here, 12 panels in total, like a book. 100, and if you donate $100, you'll get a 6-page comic. Like you want an actual legit story out of it. Up to 6 pages maximum. I know usually in a comic book there's like 22 pages, but I want to keep it shorter. For $500, I do a 10 or 30-second animation. I have a simple animation tool. It's Macromedia Flash. It's an old software I use. That I can convert that to MP4 or something. You can, and it has your character. It can be anything, like a short joke or a little story. You donate $1,000, you have 1 entire minute of animation with your character. These are the rewards to have your character created done in my style. It can be anything as long as it's done in my style. If you pay my attention to some of my OCs like Black Rhino Ranger and Cool, I tend to draw them in a certain style. They can be other type of animation styles. They can be Tex Avery or Darren F.C., Chris Savino, Bruce Timm, Matt Groening, etc. But please don't make it complex like in the levels of anime. You can even suggest a backstory for them, or a story, or a comic story for them, for the comic or animation. Or you can ask me to come up with them as long as they are a maximum of a minute or 6 pages or 6 panels or 2 pages or 6 pages even. And the best of all, none of them are copyrighted, at least by me. It is up to you to decide whether they are copyrighted or in the public domain. And that's my idea of having a Patreon account. Use that Patreon account to create characters for anyone to adopt and to use for any of their works. Once you donate that cash, that character is completely yours for the taking. And I have so many ideas in my head of what the characters could be like. They can be human, they can be alien, animal, mutant, hybrid, dinosaur, dragon, mythical, fantasy, prehistoric, anything. You name it, I'll make it. But try not to suggest try not to suggest the copyright ones. Now you're probably gonna ask me, if I open a Patreon account, what's gonna happen with my YouTube channel and my DeviantArt channel? Well, I'll still use DeviantArt and YouTube for just fan stuff. I have no more desire to monetize for YouTube, because I heard the algorithm has become way too horrendous. Yes, I'm just gonna use YouTube as just for my love of fan arts. That's all. And same with DeviantArt, just fan stuff. Maybe just edited videos or yeah. I have no more desire to do monetization, and I don't really have any idea. I don't think I have a desire to make any money out of DeviantArt stuff. So with Patreon, I create characters. You can adopt them. You can ask me to make some changes. You can ask me what character you want me to draw. As long as you donate to this amount, it's just an idea. If you like that idea, do you agree with my idea? Do you not agree with my idea? Do you think there's a better paying website for me to use, like say Upwork? Do you think there are some improvements I need to do for my rewards? Do you even have a reward idea for like $2,000? Let me know in the comments about all this. Let me know your thoughts on all this. Should I get one or should I not bother? Should I do something more local just for small cash? I hope you've enjoyed this video.